Good morning, beekeepers. Keith here. Got a nice little surprise this morning from FedEx, so let's go to the field. Okay, I got the new Instantvap Vape Lite. This is the brand new one that they just started selling. Nice plunger that takes the same amount of OA as the previous versions. This version will allow you to use the smaller batteries. It's designed for home use for backyard beekeepers, so right now it's on sale for $2.99. This is November of 24. November of 24. So right now it's on sale. If you see this in time, hopefully it still will be. I got it for the DeWalt batteries. They say you can use the 2-amp batteries to shoot several hives at once. I've only got 4, so we're going to see how well it works. I'm going to plug in the battery for the initial charge. It will come on solid when it's ready to shoot. The other thing I got was the EZ-OX, which is made in the U.S. by veterans, U.S. business. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to shoot 2 ounces in each one of my hives. It's currently about 48 degrees and a little bit windy. Got my respirator, going to put on my suit, and we're going to go out here and shoot OA in my hives and see how this thing does. OA vaporization before. First thing I noticed is all the protective gear that's required is a pain, but it's also there for a reason, to protect you from the oxalic acid vapors. This is an acid vapor, so it's very bad for the lungs, very bad for the eyes. So not only do I have to wear the gloves, and I'm wearing the bee suit just because it's warmer, and in this case it's actually good to have a little bit warm because it's quite a bit cooler than usual. But we got goggles and a respirator. Respirator, seriously important. Goggles, pretty important because it is an acid vapor. I use my first battery. You can tell it's blinking again. It just did that because I let the air blow in the chamber. It used almost my first entire battery, charging it up the first time. And that's what they recommend, is use one battery to charge it up the first time and then do your vaporization. So I'll probably have to go to a second battery soon. That sounds really good, but I always want to wear PPE to protect from the vapors. All right, so we're charged. I'm going to have to take off my entrance reducer. What I'll probably do in the future is drill a hole. See, that just sits up underneath the entrance. You do need to use a towel. So you're going to use a towel to block the rest of the entrance so that your vapor can't escape too quickly. You want it to penetrate the hive. I'm going to put it all the way over to one side. And kind of stuff the towel in there. And you set how much is going in it on the little plunger, just like on the others. All right, now we're going to try this again. Okay. Now, set that in there. Give it a quick tap. And the vapors are going in there. You can see the smoke starting to roll out the sides. Takes about 30 seconds to burn it all off. When it starts slow blinking, it's ready to go to the next one. And as soon as it goes back to a steady beep, blink, it's telling me my battery's low. All right. So while that's charging, I'll get another load away. Okay, it's ready to go. Stuff my towel in it. And here we go. Now the reason you want to wear your bee suit is quite obvious. It does get the bees to flying. Okay, gone to a slow blink. Which says it's done. So now we can move to the other side. All right, here we are about ready to do the other side. One thing I want to note that I've already decided I'd like to use just a short pair of gloves or vinyl gloves, chemical resistant vinyl gloves, because these are a pain to use. The other thing that you need to know is this entire end is hot. As you can see, it's smoking. And this will get hot past the spring-loaded part. So be very careful of how you're handling it. Now, my entrance reducer was properlized in so well that it broke trying to remove it, but it'll be fine. All right, get the bees to move out of my way. Block the entrance. It's on a solid light, so it's ready to go. Okay. They are ready to go. It's already ready and charged. Now, this was my worst hive for mites, so I'm actually going to go with 3 ounces on it to give it a better shot. All right, we're fully charged. Okay. Now it's ready. Gotta wait for the 2 slow blinks. Pull the towel. And since I'm done, I still had battery. So next we're going to clean it here in a minute. Always remember to take the plunger out. All right, and then I'll be back in a minute and we'll clean it. Okay, cleaning instructions are pretty easy. You drop this in a glass of water. The OA will just dissolve off of it. Tap the plunger a few times to make sure everything's cleared. The OA itself says start with it unplugged. It comes with a little measuring cup. It's still going to be hot, so you can't just pour it in there. So you pour the cap full of water. You hook your battery up to it so that the heating element's running. Invert this to put the water in the cap. Point this away from you or your camera and tip it over. And don't breathe the vapors that are coming out of it. There we go. That'll blow, clean the nozzle, and the rest of it, you just wait till it's done steaming. And that's all there is to cleaning it. Pull the battery. Now I've seen on the other Instantvap, when you first invert it, the pressure will blow the cap off. So it's suggested that you hold the cap down, at least initially, while it's blowing the lot. That way it doesn't blow the cap off. But that's it. It's cold, it's now clean. All I have to do is put the plunger in water for it to clean up, and we're good. That's all there is to OA treatment for your hives. All right, my review of the Instantvap Lite. I love it. It was a lot cheaper than buying the compact or the full-blown one. For Backyard Beekeeper, I think it's going to work great. The initial 2-amp battery was enough to charge the unit and vaporize one hive. The second one took 1 bar off the second battery for 3 more hives, and I still had plenty to go, so I could probably do 7 or 8, maybe 10, and that's on the 2-amp battery. So I've got 5-amp, 7-amp batteries. I could probably do a lot of units. So I really think this is a good product. Right now at the $2.99 price, it's awesome. Once their sale goes off, then it's only going to be $3.99, I believe, which is still quite a bit. It's $200 cheaper than the compact. So this is definitely the way to go for a Backyard Beekeeper. It's just a little bit slower, maybe 10, 15 seconds slower to charge up. But by the time I packed the OA into the plunger, it was ready to go. I can see this thing being able to support a medium-sized beekeeper. So I think it's a great way to go. Much saves you some money, get your OA treatments done quickly, and move on. So there you go, the Instantvap Lite. I think it's a great deal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See you on the next video.